That's hilarious.
Boom. No introduction. No, I don't want to curse in the first 5 minutes. No BS. Just straight to these little tiny windows that they're still trying to figure out.
Why is the video live daylight slavings? Why is it called that?
Because I am so goddamn tired. And you know
Yeah.
why I'm so tired? Because some assholes in Washington decided that we need to set our clocks ahead once a year for no fucking reason. Like everything was fine. I woke up every day, things were normal. Went to sleep at a certain time, everything, things were normal. But out of no fucking where, hey guys, you're gonna set your clocks ahead. Like who the fuck signed up for that? I know I didn't.
Theft.
I don't.
It's theft. It's time theft, and it needs to stop.
And I keep hearing time is the most important currency. They're not making any more of it. Time is what you should treasure. And the fucking government just comes in and takes an hour away for no reason. So I'm sick of it. So what I am saying is my in heightened state of delirium right now is caused because of daylight savings. And if I'm going to be forced to do something that I don't want to do, that's slavings. So daylight slavings. If you get up and get a taco, I'm going to be real pissed. What are you doing?
I have to go get my tacos.
All right. Well,
I'm going to take you, though.
oh, you have that possibility, that capability.
Yeah, I'm just walking outside with a big laptop.
Well, this is the time it should have been on a phone.
I know, but I don't know. I like my laptop better. I think it looks better than
You have a gigantic head. That's scary. I didn't know that was a weave.
Is it?
Are you going to see the DoorDash guy and point the laptop in his face?
No, because for privacy reasons, I don't think he'd like that. But that's not a bad idea, though. Like
for privacy reasons, he's gonna have no idea where his captured image is gonna go. Nobody knows. It's just us sitting here.
Is
that him?
Yeah, I scared him. It's 5057.
She's lying. She's lying. She's a kidnapper. I'm in the basement. Send help.
Yeah, it is scary. Thank you.
I hope you gave him a tip.
I did give him a tip.
Well, you should have given him more. All right. Well, I'm glad something tested and worked. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Because of daylight slavings. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm so goddamn tired. And now the whole week is going to be screwed because every day this week, I'm going to be a little tired from the day before. For why? So farmers in 1950 could have sunlight. Like, we don't need that shit anymore. We should all be on the same time and we should just stick to it and stop fucking around.
And you know who does that stuff, right?
The Illuminati?
The goddamn patriarchy. So,
but I think the patriarchy is run by the Illuminati. I think they're just a wing of it.
Yes, exactly. That's why we need to fight against them.
I don't know if I'm ready for that tonight. I just my will, as the big book says, the will to battle was no longer there. I just don't have it in me anymore. I'm too tired. I hate everything. I hate life. Well, most of it. But I hate it more than normal because I'm so tired. And it's disgusting that in 2026, we can't vote the right assholes in office to get rid of daylight slavings.
I think I'm going to run for president.
Do you have any felonies?
I do not.
Oh, then you're perfect. You could be the first woman president. That would be amazing. Wait, were you born in America?
I was born in America.
Why is that an unusual question? You're brown.
It is. I mean, you're not wrong, but, it's just funny when they're like, oh, we're going to call immigration on you. I'm okay, to send me back to where? To Queens? To send me back to New York?
It's better than being sent to Miami.
I mean,
it's a relevant question in this day and age. Well, I wanted to try something because that is the whole point of this, is just trying something. So here's a side by side. But see, now my head's huge. No, don't. Oh, no, stop. I have a video of you molesting me last night. It's probably going to be too much work to try to play. But
Yeah.
I guess anything's possible. And I'll probably delete this after I go back and watch it, because this is going to be detrimental to my future as a politician as well as yours. But let's see, which video file was it? What was it in? It was in Keefe. Was it in Keefe? Yeah, it was in Keefe, but which Keefe folder? Desktop. This is why need to always be practicing, because things like this. Ice Keefe. Let's see, where is it? Is it this one that I get molested? Let's see. See if it pops up. Oh, was this a little surveillance action from a meeting last night? There's a gentleman just minding his own business, going to do some work at the table. And what the hell is this? No, what is this? What? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was an unsolicited molestation.
Was it though? Was it really unsolicited?
Yes, that I do not see any forms of consent being signed.
Well, I'm working on those forms. Tell James to call me because I need his help.
He's not a criminal defense lawyer, though.
Yeah, but he knows the legal jargon I need.
If you want to get married and then have a shitty divorce, then he's the guy for you.
Well, I mean, isn't fondling of somebody's rear somewhat like marriage? Like, there's a lot of no, because once you're married, all the fondling stops. That's the reason for so many divorces. I have to disagree.
No, you've never been married.
Yes, I have.
When?
I got married in 2007.
To a guy?
Yes, to a guy.
I didn't know you were married.
And guess what? That idiot was as bald as you are.
That's probably because of the stress you put him under.
No, I met him. He was already bald.
Oh, well, then that was your mistake for finding a bald guy and staying with him.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And how long were you married for?
So, I'm sorry, we didn't get married in 2007. We got married in 2008 because Angel was like a little bit less than a year old. And then we were together for like 5 years, but then we didn't get divorced until right before COVID.
Oh, that was a good amount of time then.
Yeah.
I can see why you turned to drugs.
You could see that, right?
Seriously, I got out of jail. I think it was the 35th time. And I said, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to relocate because moving to a different place usually solves all your problems. Mm-hmm. Then I decided if I meet somebody and I can be in a normal relationship, that's also known for solving all your problems. So I got a girl and she already had a kid. So my DNA didn't need to go out into the world and we were going to have the white picket fence and everything was going to be okay. And I did more drugs afterwards than I had done my entire life because marriage is worse than prison. Marriage is worse than isolation in prison. Like, this is why people get divorced. This is why people go crazy. This is why people do, I can't say the thing, when you off the person, then off yourself. Like, marriage is what makes that look beautiful because people are not meant to sleep in the same bed as another person every day. People are not meant to see the same stupid face every day. Like,
agreed. I agree to a certain extent.
That's why there is a solution.
What's
and it's prostitution.
Yeah, I've been saying this, but it hasn't caught on.
I don't know why it's not more socially acceptable to hire prostitutes. Because 1, it empowers women. 2, it puts money if you get to pay taxes, it puts money in the government, they make a job, everyone makes out like a bandit, and then you don't have guys that are all like lonely incels because they get to go bang some broad that's also making money. Like, it's a win-win. It's so stupid. And you know who's behind prostitution not being legal?
The patriarchy.
That's right. Because we can only have equality when men can get paid for sexual services just like women. And that's what the patriarchy does not want. They do not want men and women to be equal. They continue to disallow my ability to have sex for money.
I agree. I would pay a guy $40, you know, to comment over and then leave.
I'll come over now and leave for $40. I don't have to do anything, do I?
No, you know what I meant, you idiot. I'm not just going to give you $40 for nothing. You got to put in work.
Oh, well, you didn't word it like that. You just paid a DoorDash guy how much to come over and leave without putting in any work.
Yeah, but he brought me food.
That is an important part of a healthy relationship.
Yeah, like first you have the prostitute come over, and then you have the DoorDash guy come over.
Well, that's the way prostitution could, you know, be more legit. If you had to put a deposit down and it's from a reputable source like the Chipotle of prostitution, like, you know, you're good, what you're going to get, you know, it's going to be all good. Put a little deposit, you get them come over, bump uglies, go on your way. The world continues to be a better place. Like,
that's a sound business idea. Like,
should we start one?
I've never read anything. I've never heard anything that makes more sense than that.
And you've never heard it put so elegantly as bumping uglies?
No.
I think I stole that from the Bible.
You know what I like though in this
The Bible
is the way that we're looking at each other.
Well, I'm not looking. Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got twins. That's me in the green, and that's you over there.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is, I don't know. You have like the look of desperation, and I have the look of violation, because that's what just happened.
I don't know why you would consider it desperation. I grab a lot of ass, bro, every day.
So you're saying I'm not the only victim?
Yeah.
Hey, are our names on this?
Huh?
I didn't know if our names were here. This is all new. This is all new. Look, now it's a different shape and layout. So many options. It's like, it's overwhelming.
So many options.
You know who doesn't have options?
Who?
Look at that guy. So how funny would it be if Gio is the one person that got a notification and started watching, and we just spent an hour and a half talking about him?
It'd be nice because you would be pissed.
Yeah, maybe we should just play Chris Redding's video right now and just comment on him.
No, fuck that guy.
Okay, he heard that. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about something with him earlier today, but now I can't remember. I don't have notes down because this was unexpected. This was just a test, and I don't have my banner saying it's just a test. Hold on, let me try that too. All right. Oh, it's on top. That's so different. Wonder what it says. It's so small. Can you read that?
I can read it, yeah.
Oh,
Let me see how it looks.
Looks like breaking news.
It looks good. It looks good on the phone.
Oh, well, that's the whole point, to see what it looks like on the phone.
Yeah, it looks good. You can read it.
All right. Well, I'd say mission accomplished, but
when he ran the streets, drugs made him super skinny.
Look at that.
But the program turned him in to our #1 guinea.
So when this video first came out and I had my TikTok account set up, I was like, I'm going to start putting the songs on social media and putting clips on social media. First thing I put on TikTok was like a little clip of me and Bryant. Next thing was this song. Immediately violation of community standards.
Why?
And I couldn't figure out why. So I got somebody on Reddit who's a social media expert to tell me what was the problem. And it may have been the drug pictures and drug things, but he really thinks it was calling Gio a guinea. Because that is under their list of like racial slurs.
Right.
Even though I am a guinea, he is a guinea. We were all guineas together. None of us are offended by the term. But the AI overlords in TikTok prevented that from being seen. And it sucks because when that song was on YouTube, it got like hundreds of views that somehow don't count on your YouTube counter, which is fucking infuriating. But anyway. Well, I'm glad that worked. And I think once a night, we should... Look, shameless plug. Let's see, does it have my little... Oh, you can't even see the mouse thing. No, stop it. Cool, you can't see my mouse that I'm having over the screen. See? Another lesson learned. That's what this is all about. Learning lessons and getting violated in the buttocks region.
Mm-hmm. It was good. It was nice. I liked it. My hand enjoyed it.
So daylight savings sucks.
Yeah.
I told you last night, I was like, if you talk about this, I can transition it into this, but I have no clue what it was. I was so tired last night. I don't remember the ride home. Oh, actually, I remember the part where I was crying for half of the ride after the part where I followed a guy and tried to catch up with them to drive him off the road. It was a wild ride. It started raining when I dropped Josh off and it started pouring. Well, I thought I knew where I was, but I ended up like 10 minutes in the wrong direction in Port St. Lucie. Had to turn around, basically 15 minutes later, past where I was starting, got on 95, and as soon as I merged onto 95 over on the Mets Stadium exit, some guy comes flying up in the slow lane, blocks me in, and doesn't let me get over. So, like, I'm riding in the curb on the boom, 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 boom things, and then he passes, and I finally move over. So I start honking the horn. He slams on his brakes. Now it's on. So I started chasing him, and my van can't do, like, above 80.
Uh-huh.
And actually, I didn't think about it. There's a bunch of ladders on top that probably aren't too aerodynamic. But whatever. I did my best to follow him. I followed him back and forth in several lanes, and he was just too fast. You know, he had the speed of like a normal vehicle, not mine. And I remember his plate, and I remember what it looked like, and I remember what the back of the car looked like. So I'm like, hopefully there's going to be an accident or something up ahead or a cop, and he's going to slow down, and I'm going to roll up and plow right into his ass and then drag him out of his car. But it never happened. So then after... I think I told you that I was trying to follow somebody.
You did tell me.
Okay, after that, I also returned a message to Gio, and then we started talking about something depressing, and then that turned into all the excitement of a road rage incident, like knowing you're going to beat the life out of this person, like, and feeling it, like being so close, it like pumps you up so much. And then when you start talking to somebody about your dead friend, it brings you down. It brings you down real fast. It's like getting high and coming right down. And last 15 minutes was just spent crying.
Aww.
But then I went to Winn-Dixie and the cute girl talked to me. So
Does she work there?
I think it was a net win. Was she what?
Does she work there?
Yes, she works there. What do you think? It's a homeless girl in the parking lot? You think I'm going to Winn-Dixie and pick up the trash?
It's you.
Yeah, but I never actually pick up the trash. I'm just like looking at it.
Right, exactly. The cute girl could have been a homeless girl. That's not. Why are you trying to act like that's off the table for you? Because I know it's not. If she was a redhead and she had a big ass, you would take her home and try to
actually, if the cute girl was a homeless girl, I would have offered my shelter a long time ago.
Exactly.
Because she's okay. Maybe she's cute because she's sort of a redhead, or maybe she's cute because she's the only one that works there at night that's not 100. Or maybe she's cute because she's the only one there that I could believe has never done methamphetamine before.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, she's probably a 2. But at 10 o'clock at Winn-Dixie at night, when I'm delirious, it's
10.
a high 9.5.
Yeah.
But then she started talking to me last night because she's like, having fun at Saturday night at Winn-Dixie after 10. And I said, yeah, I love coming here this late. It's fucking great. No one bothers me. He's like, some guy came in the other night at 10:54, and I had to work until after 11. And I said, well, that guy should be dragged outside and beat. And it's something else about people coming in late. Like, there's always a couple of people that come in late. But as I'm talking to her, I'm not going to say Down syndrome because I know it's not that. Like, it's not. But there's just a very good chance that she was in a special class in school. Like, now this does not take away from her looks whatsoever. Her body's still a Winn-Dixie 9 at 10 o'clock.
That's what I mean, though. That's kind of hot. I keep telling you that I want to date somebody that has autism.
You know, if that's the case, I think the guy you were talking to last night is as close to autistic as I can get in my...
He's not for nothing, but he's kind of cute.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He is.
I think he would be the type that would, like, be too serious.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Yes.
He's not, man. I could bring it out of him. I know I can.
No, I think he's... All right, I'm really bad at hooking people up in sobriety.
No, because he's gotten comfortable with me that he's made like a couple of jokes and they're actually pretty funny.
Hold on, I think this might apply more to our conversation. Can you read?
What, the top banner?
Yes.
Really? I have not.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I like consent.
I don't know, because there's some things about him, like he's usually like, this is really gonna hurt my brain. He's a very nice guy. He's, I think, got like 2 years or something. I've been told by other people that he's like super emo to an extent. Like, I've never seen that side of him. And I do think he's a nice guy, but I think he's the type that might like treat you like a woman, and you don't want that.
Yes, I do.
No, you want someone like an ogre who's going to physically hurt you and then make you live in fear. I don't think you could handle a normal guy. I don't think it's possible.
Shut the hell up, man.
It's true. When's the last time you dated a normal guy?
He invited me to go ride on his bike today.
Yes, I know.
No, today.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm saying. You like that living dangerously. I think.
Yeah, but that gets tiring. That gets boring.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying Mystery Man A might just be too... I don't know. He'll probably be there again next week. If you want to make, what's it called?
Googly eyes?
Yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking. If you want to do that with them and see where it goes, I'm not going to.
I'm actually pretty shy. It's just with you. I know I am. With like people, Leroy, I'm serious.
I've seen you assault so many people. I've seen you choke slam 3 people, and you're going to tell me you're shy.
I am. I really am.
Whatever you got to tell yourself.
I am. If it's like a person that I actually like.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm like a big dork.
I actually get that. Well, would you like to write him a love letter right now and read it to him?
Geo.
No! That's...
That song is catchy, man.
They're all catchy. This is what
They
pisses.
are.
This is what's so aggravating. Well, everything about life is aggravating, but there's so many of these songs that I think are like Britney Spears level catchy that will get stuck in your head, and it's like no one cares. What's even worse, Josh just told me last night. He was like, "I like that song that was at the end. It was funny." And I was like, "The Keefe song?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "You've never heard the Keefe song before?" He's like, "No, I didn't know there was one." So, like, how are there people in my circle that don't know these things exist? How are there people at the meeting last night who don't have stickers? I've given stickers to everybody.
I don't know. I gave a lot of stickers last night.
I got like 250 more coming tomorrow because we
Okay,
gave out so many.
remember the toilet pins. That's on the list.
The toilet what?
Pins. Remember you said you were
Oh, yeah, but patches too.
No, fuck the patches.
If people are going to really put them on, I'll get them made just so Steven puts one on his. I've been Narcan, so you don't have to patch.
Okay, well, okay, fine. That one's a good one though.
So today I've done nothing productive because daylight savings time, and then I had to go see Sarah, and then I had to go to my friend's 30th anniversary party tonight. And then I've been able to accomplish nothing, but I had a pile of mail like this big.
Okay.
I took all the bills, all the companies I owe money, and I ripped it up and threw it away. So that's just as good as paid. And then I took all the lists. Watch. Like these lists.
Mm-hmm.
And these lists.
Mm-hmm.
And I put them on my new whiteboard. So I can get things done. You know what's the first thing on my new whiteboard?
What?
Make lists.
And then we got to make secret lists, and we got to make backup lists.
Well, you already made the secret list. So
and
that's
copies of the list, just in case.
But I have a list of people on the thing because there's a bunch of people that said they wanted to do stuff, and I haven't had the time and willingness here tonight to deal with anybody. I've also been really sick for 3 fucking weeks, and that's getting old. But the point was, on the list, I have the other stickers, and then when I look into that, I'm gonna look up the patches and the toilet pins because that's weird. What happened here?
I think when you make stickers, you should start putting the established and the year the recovery year it was established.
No, that makes it look like it's not a big deal. It might be 2 years ago.
Yeah, but in 5 years that'll be fire. In 3 years, it's like, okay, we've been around 3 years, and then in 15 years, it's gonna be like, wow.
In 5 years, if I'm still alive, I will be shocked.
You will be alive. I'll make it happen.
I know. I've unfortunately made it this long. Like, it's just disappointing. Like, I tried to check out so much earlier, and then for some reason, God just keeps me ticking, and it's really aggravating.
No, you can't leave yet. You're my favorite white.
Well, I know an organization that's full of just white people, and maybe you could infiltrate them, and maybe you could find more friends.
No, fuck those guys. I know which one you're talking about. They don't want me.
I'm not talking about the ones with the hoods. I'm talking about the ones in prison.
Oh, no.
All right. I tried.
I did apply to love after lockup though.
That's another aggravating thing. Like I could go off for an hour right now about last night's season finale of Love After Lockup. And I would love to another time and just strictly stick to Love After Lockup because I got so much to say.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing more annoying than the latest season of Love After Lockup is the fact that I've never been able to get on, considering since I've started watching, I've been locked up 3 times. And I think that's just a waste of my God-given talents to hustle a girl from behind bars.
If you get locked up again, we will pretend we're in a relationship.
Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Maybe I need to be the person on the outside and I need to get somebody locked up.
Well, that actually is good because there's not a lot of girls. Or now there is, but there wasn't at one point. I think that's more spicy.
I got distracted because I forgot you can read comments and apparently somebody thinks Baldy is hot.
We
did try this last time, did we? Oh, there it is up top.
You have to put it. You have to put it when we do the live. You have to put the things on there.
Well, it's on right now. This is the live. Let's see if I click this star. What happens? I didn't see anything. No, it's too late to talk about the patriarchy. We will fight them another time. The battle is always going to be there. But tonight, the patriarchy wins. We're not going to go against them. What was I talking about? Oh, love after lockup being... Yeah, because, well... I have some candidates, some girls that are likely to be locked up in the next year anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I should just give them my number and try to pre-position myself. But it's to see the garbage that gets on these days, like it's so fake. You can tell they're not even really trying, and then they get on for a whole season and it goes nowhere because they weren't even really together. Like, how do we get to this subject?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't a night where subjects were planned. I love to go off on my boring microdose theory, but that's not tonight. But the thing that we now know is I can just hit that stupid live button at any time and it'll pop up. And if we have more people coming on and going whoop whoop, it'll keep the conversation going.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I haven't told anyone about this, and I don't know if I'm even going to leave it up because this is just to see what it looks like with this layout.
Oh, the next time we do this, I'm sending the link to everyone.
Yeah, but that's got to be, pre-planned.
No, that's the whole point.
No, I mean, like, at least pre-planned that, hey, tonight at a certain time, more than 5 minutes before it's done.
But I like the idea of just sending somebody a random link and they clicking on it and it just brings them here. And they don't know.
Yeah, that would be good.
Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I?
But they show the whole. They'd have to click on it and see the StreamYard thing and then click on Jesus. Who could we get to do that soon?
I don't know, but show the hole is crazy.
Bye. That person's been banned forever.
Yeah, man, they need to be banned.
There is a list on here to ban people.
No, don't ban her. She's my friend.
New to streaming, we're looking to level up. Check out. Oh, hold on. Let me see if this works. Did it come up? Oh, I guess that just stays in the chat. Wait, show. Look, it's a commercial. Apparently, I can get a referral if you use StreamYard to stream your toxic waste hour of nonsense.
I can't get that damn Geo song out of my head.
All right, let's watch another one.
Okay.
Let's watch. What are my all-time favorites? Actually, I don't think my favorites are even in here. And that's an atrocity. No, I don't have my best one in here. Damn it. I don't even know where to find. Oh, wait. Now this is great, but it has some things in it that I need to redo this video because it doesn't make sense anymore.
There's something special between you and me.
Is it not up there? You see it?
Show them how easy the steps can
Hold on.
be.
Wait. No, too much. There it is. Let's go back to
That's
the beginning.
super romantic.
I don't know why that happened.
There's something special between you and me. And all the females in
Actually, that
recovery.
big book is.
Let's show them how easy the steps can be. Let's get together.
See, this has to be redone. This is 2 years old.
Sexy. I wanna spread your pages. I wanna bend your spine. I wanna show you something big. This
How romantic that is. many times have you been showered with rose petals?
Let's make the big book sexy.
How many?
With my big book once.
No. How many times have you personally been showered with rose petals?
With my big book once.
No. Big book not included. Just like a normal time in a pay by the hour hotel. How many times has a John showered you with petals? You know what I was asking, and you had to make it weird.
I'm gonna keep. This is all allegedly. This is all allegedly.
Everything's always allegedly. In fact, the next intro I make that's all it will say. It'll say, "Welcome to the Recovery Idiot." Allegedly.
Yeah, you
And
have to put a banner that just says "This is all allegedly." This is all allegedly, and just keep it going all night.
This is all spell allegedly. I'm too tired. ALL.
LLEGEDY.
LY. No, this isn't right, but that makes it better. This is all allegedly. Allegedly.
That's how it's spelled, actually.
No. There's no way allegedly is spelled that way. If it is, it just shows how tired I am. And it's all because of this godforsaken government. Daylight savings.
That's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled, but you got to put it in all caps.
This too much work. Oh,
No, I'm
God.
just saying for next time.
Spell again. ALL.
ALLEDLY.
EDLY. This is all allegedly. Allegedly! See? There's capital letters in there now. Like, let the big book sexy play in your head for a while. It's amazing. That and the Metheny song, and even let's go to the Methadone Clinic. I think that's better than anything Fall Out Boy ever did.
No, you're right. I mean, they would never do something so classy with the rose petals and the candles and like.
Well, that's
You
like,
could tell whoever created that is super romantic.
I think the only people who are that romantic are people who would listen to Al Green. So I think there's a whole generation of people that don't know how amazing Al Green is for banging purposes. Like the whole 60s and 70s, every baby that was conceived was due to Al Green. It's in the Guinness Book of World Banging. It's in there.
I know that to be true.
Allegedly.
No,
What I don't understand.
You deal with older men. That's the stuff they put on. Allegedly.
What I don't understand is I'm watching this in two different places and it only says 2 when it was also 2 when I had both phones off. Can you see hearts and happy faces, laughing faces?
Hold on.
On your phone.
Yes, I see happy faces. I see a bunch of face emojis. I see celebration emojis. How many phones do you have on right now?
I don't know. I thought 2, but I can't comment. All right, let's see. How do I go to comments? Here we go. Just got a new comment in. Let's show it on the screen. Can we get crack? Like now?
That's crazy.
I'd say we should reply. See what happens. Yes. It took a second to happen, but yes, we can get crack in the name of science, crack in the name of recovery.
Well, it's okay if it's for research, right?
I think Crack in the Name of Recovery should be a song. That could be the song about microdosing. This song about microdosing because you can't be boring, so therefore we need crack in the name of recovery. And we're going to take one rock and cut it up into like 100 pieces, and every day just take one little tiny piece. That's how microdosing works, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's just tiny little amounts.
So why couldn't like one hit be a little amount?
It is a little amount, but the problem is,
You want to smoke more?
yeah, that's always been the issue. You know?
If that's true, it's new to me. I've never heard people have a problem putting down crack.
Wow. In my circle, that's what I've heard from the boys and the girls.
You're probably in a circle with people that have more money because, well, what's that? Oh, wrong screen. All right. Well, this looks different. I kind of like this. I don't know what you would do with 3 people. I guess 3 people would look like this, and there'd be 2 little squares on the bottom, rectangles, whatever shape that is, hexagons. I don't know. I think that if you're on your phone and you're scrolling through stuff, which would be more appealing, this or the other size, shape, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
This way, and then
See, if we were to record this like this, and then we start ranting about the patriarchy and things of that nature, I could just steal it and make a little clip, and then we put that on somewhere else. So this whole TikTok homework has really gone to shit. I haven't heard anybody doing any work whatsoever. It's not helping. I got Brittany telling me she's going to delete TikTok because she spends so much time on it. I said, that's fine. Just do it under the recovery unit. All you got to do is like some things, watch some videos, talk back and forth, get some followers, and it'll be for the greater good. Just do it. She's like, but all I do is just scroll stuff. I was like, well, just do it in the name of recovery. As long as you're doing something in the name of recovery, it's okay. Whether it's scrolling, whether it's vlogging, whether it's smoking crack in microdoses. As long as you're doing it in the name of recovery, it's okay.
yes, exactly.
We need a TikTok person, an Instagram person. We need a sex slave person. We need somebody who just focuses on Facebook. We also kidnap a DoorDash guy. Like, these are the little tiny baby steps we need to be accomplishing. Like, every night, everyone must go to sleep and think, did I do something for the recovery? Yes. And where's that moaning coming from? I need to tie her up more. Well, and that's assuming the DoorDash person is female. That's unfair of me. That's just typical example of the patriarchy getting in my head.
I have a lot of bones to pick with the patriarchy. Just a lot of them.
Okay. As do I. But that is a time where does it say? All right, daylight slavings. Just like that. There'll be a patriarchy night. And you tell me when. And that day, compile all your bullet points and videos regarding the patriarchy. I can have them all ready. And then we can talk about it. And then it'll be absolutely nothing except the patriarchy. And at the very end of the hour and a half or 2 hours, I'll say, in the name of recovery. And that will make it count. Mm-hmm. It'll be a sobriety broadcast fighting the patriarchy. As long as there's recovery at the end.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody wants to get one of those cute little roses that come in a glass pipe, as long as it's in the name of recovery. I say that because I almost did it tonight. I had to take Roy, my longest living sponsee, to the store. I do it like every Sunday usually. And we went to 2 ATMs. They were both broke. So the last ATM was at Stewart Beverage. You know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
They go to Stewart Beverage.
Sign?
Yes, where the ATM is all the way in the back because it's like God's giving you 5 more steps to back out of the drug deal you're about to make. So he puts it all the way in the back. And while he was going through the ATM, which he had to do like 10 times, he's a moron, I was looking in their big glass cases, and there's so many different types of pipes. Like, there's got to be drugs I don't know exist.
Oh,
These pipes are-
that's a good idea for a keychain.
the glass rose.
Yeah, like a plastic glass rose, and then with like the recovery idiot written on it.
Or like the glass, the rose inside is the recovery idiot, and like the same shape the rose would be.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point was, you put that on the list. The point was, I was gonna buy one tonight, and I told Roy I need one of these cute little roses in the name of recovery. I think that make it okay. Like, seriously, what other purpose is this for? Like this right here. Like, is this a light bulb?
No, I use that. I put water in it, and then I put it in my plants.
That's actually what this is for. You've seen these before?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had no idea what it was. I thought it was something else. How does this work for plants?
So the plant kind of sucks out what it needs.
And
The water.
then, is it an amphetamine plant?
You can make it one, but typically no.
This is plastic. It's not going to heat up very well. But, yeah, I got that because I thought that's what it was. And then when it came in Amazon, it was plastic and that big. Although I do have a box of washable glass straws. You want to see what they're like?
Yeah.
This is from the good people at Amazon. Hey, I just found another phone.
Coming
Been
from
looking for this thing. Oh, we can get another viewer if this thing's charged. It's not. So this is a set, a colored set. Uh-oh. Didn't sound good. And they're glass reusable straws. You ready? Here's the yellow one. You see?
What the fuck?
This part here with the hole, that goes down in your beverage. You suck the top of the straw. There's pictures of it being used in glasses with this inside as a straw, and then like the little umbrella and pieces of fruit coming out. Like, it says these are reusable glass straws. You can find them right now on Amazon or on Walmart.
That's some classy shit right there.
Reusable glass straws.
Yo, that's classy.
I wasn't planning on doing this. It's not full enough, but here we go. Look.
Yeah, but it'd have to be a really short glass. Why aren't they longer?
I don't know. It doesn't work and it tastes like chemicals. Like not happy chemicals.
Yeah, like not the good kind.
Oh, what a ripoff. Actually, I think it was like $4.99 for a box of 12 of them. And I've been meaning to do something with them, but at the time I bought these things was the time when I had 2.5 million unique interactions on Instagram, and then they robbed me and took my dignity and my livelihood.
You should start putting those in Carrie's gift baskets.
See, I would do that.
Or you take it up a notch and you do your own baskets and raffle them off. Because healthy competition is where it's at.
I would love to do that, but unfortunately, the kind of people that forbid people in certain clothing to be in videos are the same type of people that would be like, hey, that might be triggering to somebody. You don't want anybody coming here from a detox and saying, oh, look what they had. Because if you're a baby about one situation, chances are you're a baby about all situations. So I just refuse to take the chance.
Agreed.
It's like posting on Instagram. Like, I'm so afraid to do so many things and I'm going to get banned again that I just don't do anything.
Okay,
and then it's hurting the world.
But isn't that whole situation created by the patriarchy? Think about it. Think about it.
No, because
think about it.
I think it might be reverse patriarchal though, because women are allowed to hoe it up to get mad views on Instagram, and it doesn't work the same for guys. Obviously,
No,
'cause I got banned.
I'm talking about the whole situation with the guys in those outfits.
It could be.
It is.
I don't
It
know. I think you need further research because if they're very controlling over the women as much as they're controlling over the men.
And that's what that is.
But the patriarchy is usually enabling one sex over the other.
Well, they highly enable the men over the women.
And all the women are kind of busted. I mean, think about them all. Like, I mean, the one is like, yeah, for an older woman, but you know, yeah.
She's the hottest one out of all of them. To
That's saying so much.
She
so
is.
much. So I think the patriarchy would try to empower men to get better pieces of eye candy. But who knows? I've only been aware of the patriarchy for a short amount of time, so I don't know what its goal actually is in the long run, except unequal sex work and tampons. Like, I can't crack the code any further than that. But one day we will.
Mm-hmm.
And we will also get daylight savings time removed from the Constitution.
We should make a one of those websites where people sign.
A change.org.
Yes, a change.org.
It's already been like done a million times. And Trump even talked about getting rid of daylight savings. Like, it comes up every year and everyone says it's so stupid, let's get rid of it. And a bunch of politicians are like, yeah, let's get rid of it. Then Big Sunlight gets in the picture and starts throwing his money around and getting things moving and shaking, and we're stuck with the same shit. Is it awesome in the winter when we get an extra hour? Yes, but I would sacrifice that extra hour if I didn't have to give up the hour now.
Right. That's the next one on the list that we have to fight is Big Sunlight. Because I have a bones to pick with them too.
Telling you, the cancer industry is giving Big Sunlight money, and it just keeps going around and around. Because if you wash my back, I'll wash yours. You give people cancer, and I'll give you more people to burn. It's just we have no way of winning. Like, I thought with the Epstein files coming out, all the answers would be there, and instead, there's just more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why lose an hour? Why?
There's a reason, and I pledge to get to the bottom of it. I think there's a lot more to the story that we don't know about, and I think Big Sunlight is sneaky as fuck, and I don't trust them.
I mean, look at raisins. Is that not enough of an example of why Sunlight is bad? They were grapes at one time, and now they're raisins.
Exactly. And what about sun-dried tomatoes? What about that?
If you think about it, we're like the grapes, and then when people are 90 years old, they look like raisins. So it's kind of the circle of life.
Mm-hmm.
If you step on a grape, juice shoots out, and if you stab me, juice pours out. It's a good analogy.
You are right there. Like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I think that has something to do with it.
But once you start throwing around accusations of Big Sunlight, people start turning up in unfortunate accidents and, hanging from our jail cells when we never talked about doing it before. Like, they got some big players in this game.
I'm saying it right now. I did not commit suicide because I know that Big Sunlight is going to come after us. I just know it.
But see, the patriarchy will get involved, and maybe that's why you're not allowed to say that word without getting it banned or censored, because they don't want people's evidence of saying, I'm not going to off myself. This is the proof. And then these idiots that run the AI machines are like, let's take away. That's a bad thing to say. We don't even want to be able to say that on YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. And then they delete it, and then there's no proof you ever said.
But you'll know.
Yeah, but I'm going to probably go first. I know more than you do.
Well, that's another thing. We got to make another list.
Okay. On the secret list, put super secret list, and super secret list will say we all need to fill out our wills and get them to James. But what if they get to James first? What if that's the whole plan?
They would get to James first.
He does sunburn easily, so I think Big Sunlight already has him in their.
Oh, if he burns easily, he's already compromised.
It's just there's no one you can trust anymore. There's no one to actually help.
Mm-mm. But that's what they count on. Big Sunlight. That's what they count on.
Well, I'm out of ideas for tonight. I think humanity is just doomed. Which is another song I have to finish because I started it and it's really moving. It's about a young man I know that on what was it? Cold medicine, acid, and booze in no particular order. To save humanity, I must make love to the water. And it's a true story about when he was tripping balls, he went down to the jetty. And since he at the time was Cosmic Jesus, he realized that the water was his sister, his mother, Mother Nature, everything in one. And the only way to save humanity was for him to impregnate the water. So he dove in head first and started banging the water. And that's what he thought humanity needed. And when you hear that to music, it's just beautiful. But I've been working on it for like 2 weeks because I got sick and I was never able to fucking finish. I need more time. And you know what the opposite of needing more time is? Getting an hour stolen from you from the fucking government.
Fuck big time, fuck Big Sunlight, fuck big the patriarchy, all of them. They're
big
all
time. Big time has its hand in everything. You think about it. Oops, I disappeared. All right. Well, I think we'll be able to watch this and see what looks best. Let me really quickly do this so I know. What do you think looks better? A, B. That's just one of us. I thought there was a C. That's a C.
Well, I like that. I like that if you're showing stuff. And then what we should do is at the end of each live is pray to the
pray to our moon goddess, Hydrocodone.
Yes, that's our goddess.
I'm kind of offended you had to make it a female, but okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Hello, we're fighting the goddamn patriarchy. It has to be female.
I know, but that doesn't mean God is. He's going to be the one in charge. Of course, it's a guy.
It is literally International Women's Day.
Is it?
Yes.
Isn't it amazing? Nobody knew because no one cared.
Well, I got a couple messages wishing me a happy International Women's Day.
Fuck you, bitch, is not a message for International Women's Day. You misinterpreted all of that.
You know what's surprising? I did not get any of those today. So
because I didn't know, I would have.
Well, see, that's the thing. I usually get them from like a couple people. It's usually Chris, but I did not get one today.
I heard something funny about him last night. Hold on. I'm gonna set up the outro video because last time it was the Keefe song. Oh no.
Oh no.
How? Okay, I think I go here. So I have an eyewitness who was there the day that his flyer was discovered.
By him?
I'm not telling you by who. I'm just saying that somebody was there and was telling me in detail how pissed off he was. Like, pissed.
Was he?
And I said, you know, I think everyone agrees it's just, you know, torture in the name of fun. But I even said I would lend my services to either side who wants to torment the other one, as long as it's funny and it's, keep it classy.
No,
But-
fuck that. You can't lend your services to him.
If I lent my services to him, then when it was your turn to use my services, it would just outdo the previous thing because I just had practice. Like, it's a snowballing effect
No,
that
fuck
always ends
that.
up with you
Fuck
getting better services.
No, he's a man. He doesn't
But-
deserve any legs up.
And apparently, when he seen that, he was like, "Oh, it's on," which is funny because since it's happened, I have not seen anything that creative. The most creative thing I've seen was actually by Geo with the head, and the
In the bathroom.
Jewish gay kids fucking selfie picture.
Oh, do you know? But you know why he has?
I met a girl who's broke and thirsty.
I don't know what the hell just happened. I did not mean to do that. Are you back?
Yes.
Why did that happen? I was just loading the video. It wasn't supposed to play. Okay, so what were you saying? Do I know about what?
Remember, I told you that I was gonna, because she had told me after he found the flyer that it was on and that he was gonna get me back and all this shit, and that he needed 24 hours or some stupid shit like that. And then I told him, I was like, Chris, if you do anything, I will make it will be for the next 10 years. I will make pictures of you. First of all, it will start off with a wedding announcement of you.
No, that's gonna be the grand finale.
No, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. Is us. Well, there's gonna be some dating before that, and then about a month or so later, then it's gonna be a proposal. Then it's gonna be we're pregnant. Then it's gonna be we bought a house. Then it's gonna be I'm pregnant again. Like it's just never ending. Like it's gonna be Christmas pictures. It's gonna be Halloween pictures. It's gonna be New Year's kisses. Like it's gonna be bad. And he looks at me and and you know how like when you're gonna say something and you're like, and you just stop. That's exactly what he did. He was like, "Fuck this bitch."
So this would be like Pineapple long game, but like
Yeah.
if you were to like right now create a Facebook page with no friends or followers, but every day upload like another AI picture of you and him and the third person all together and like a poly relationship, and just every day you add on to it, not telling anybody. And then this is the nuclear option. If the day ever comes when they cross the line, you start getting friends, and like this Facebook page goes back like months of all the adventures of all you people together.
That's some diabolical shit right there.
It's like, what's the mouse thing? Not danger. We were talking about it, about making the YouTube music guy, about all his songs about someone coming out of the closet. We had a name for it.
Damn, bro.
Deja Mouse? Deja Vu Mouse? Remember?
Was it the DJ?
Yes. It was something like that.
Yeah.
EJ Deja Mouse, but maybe it was
That's
a mouse.
what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's Pineapple Game. Like right there. Like you just drop little bits and pieces along the weeks and months ahead. But then when it comes out, it's like, what the fuck? I cannot win against this.
No, he knew. He knew in that moment that he was fucked if he did anything to me, and then he didn't do a damn thing. So now he has gotten the other way of just ignoring me, and then he feels like if he just ignores me enough, that'll stop. But he does not know that that's not the way it works with me.
No, and if he's just ignoring you, I think that means it bothers him even more.
Mhm.
Because if he was okay with it, he'd be playing along. But the fact he's just ignoring you means every night he goes to sleep cursing out your name.
Mhm.
And that's when you officially win. But
Yeah. And
gotta
then
keep it
probably, so I was asking Mike the other day if I should send him another G-string thong.
about that. You know, one of his roommates picked it up and wore it.
No, he did. No, he did. He did. He said that he was all he had like taken his sleep meds or some shit, and like he opened it and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And then he put it away somewhere, and then forgot where he put it. And then he remembered because he got another package the next day, and then he put two and two together. And then he said he called up like 3 people and cussed them out because he thought it was them.
All right. Well, hopefully nobody will ever see this and know our secrets.
I've got like 14 more things that I'm not going to share that I'll do to him with the slightest provocation. Like I'm just waiting for him to do something like just like the smallest thing. Because he doesn't realize that I'm more funnier than him. And I think that that pisses him off. That pisses him off.
Stand no chance. Like,
So he doesn't have a chance.
and have I ever told you this? I don't have time to give all the details. There's a guy I met,
Fuck.
the real dick. Like, whatever. He was just a douchebag. And then, like, something happened between us. And I told him, like, hey, man, if you got a problem, you know, we can go outside and deal with it. Because, you know, that's the kind of attitude you're going to have. That's the way you need to put up. And he didn't do it. And I was like, all right, F this guy. And then a week or two later, he bumped into me and Sarah at Walmart. And, like, he just wouldn't look at me. He was talking to her like I was not there. And I was like, this guy is such a douche. I want to hit him so much, then I'll be in trouble. Whatever. A couple years go by. Turns out his work is across from my office. So I see him every day. And every time I see him, I just remember what a douchebag this guy is. So, like so many people do, they say, I'm going to mail this guy a big black dildo. And people say that all the time, but nobody actually does. Well, I know the address. I know his full name. So I Amazon it as a gift. And I write in the note, it was like, hey, blank, so nice meeting you last week. Please think of me from your naughty dog mommy. If you knew where the place was, that would make more sense. But I made it like vague enough to be like anybody, but also specific enough. Like, she met you at your work last week. So now you got to rack your brain and think about all those girls you met last week. Which one of them would actually hit on you? And then, okay, that's as far as I'm going to go now. But the point is I started that process going, the psychological torture of this guy, that now when he goes to his place of employment, he's got to think, is one of these broads the one that sent it to me? And if it is, how should I approach her? Should I tell her, hey, thanks for the present I got? Or like, hey, you want to use that present sometime? Like, it opens up so many awkward possibilities, and hopefully one of them get him in prison. But it's the point that it's a little bit of effort that gets this ball rolling, in that more people should Amazon dildos.
Did I tell you did I send you the audio of me singing my Mariah Carey's Hero to him? I think it was for Veterans Day.
Oh my God.
I sent it to Mike. So it was YouTube playing in the background of the song Hero and me singing along to it. And I sent it.
Did Mike send it to him?
No. I sent it to him and then I sent it to Mike.
Oh. Mike's got his hands in all of this without actually getting any, like.
No. Mike stays clear of it. He's like,
That's what I'm saying. He's got his hands in all of this, and then nobody ever hits back at him for being involved in all this stuff. It's kind of
no, because he doesn't. Mike. So like Mike, when Chris is talking shit about me, Mike will like join in. But when I'm talking shit about Chris, he joins in too.
So he's like Sweden. He's just being neutral, but at the same time playing both sides.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think tonight's mission has been accomplished. I can go back and see which one looks better. Let's try this again. Our thing was this, or this. And I know it'll be this when I hit the end button, it's going to play a video and I'm going to see what it looks like. Last night when the video played, or whenever the hell that was, could you see the video?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it, but I think that it looks better. Like if we're just talking, then it looks better big like that. Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
yeah.
But like if we're, doing our prayer and our, daily mass to the bottle, then obviously like this.
Yes, absolutely. But this also, I don't know. I guess the two options are this or this. No, this or this. What does this one do? Oh my God! Yeah, I don't want to do that. My head scared me. All right. I have things to think about. I have notes to take. I have something. I'm too tired. Fucking daylight savings. Like, if we're still here in a year, I'm going to update you on if any changes have been made. If any federal office buildings have been removed because of our battle against big sunlight and daylight savings. But I have a feeling nothing will change because nothing ever does because our government sucks.
Yeah, the first one that has to go is big time, I think.
Big time?
Big time, yeah.
That's
Because I think they control big sunlight. Or the other way around. I haven't figured it out yet.
They're probably definitely connected.
Yeah, no, they definitely are connected.
Well, you can also talk to your spirits and see what they think on the other side, who's actually in control.
Okay. I didn't think about that, but yes.
All right, I'm going to hit the end, and you tell me later if you could watch the video.
Okay.
All right, here it comes. Okay, now it's going. All right, here it comes.
I met a girl who's broke and thirsty, mentally unstable and knows how to hurt me. Nothing serious, she's just looking for fun. She has 4 children and custody of none. She has to take classes for her DWI, Serenity Prayer tattooed on her thigh. One step away from prostitution, she's been to jails and institutions. Always has a Red Bull and a menthol 305. Narcan is the reason she's still alive. She likes bad boys because of her pops. She prefers Molly over the crack rocks. From her wristband down to her socks, I love the new girl that I met in Detox.